Alright, and we're back. I've broken out the old USB sound card I used for the desktop PC. And through testing, it seems to not have that horrendous buzz. So the microphone quality should ultimately end up being a bit better than it was with the built-in sound card. No idea what caused that. Also, I've changed the video encoding settings in DxTory, so it might not look as good, but it's necessary because with the settings I used before, it was 2 gigabytes per minute of video, and that is just not feasible on a 320 gigabyte hard drive with, at best, 100 and... well, right now about 110 gigabytes of free space. Oh yeah, also... mechs. Just as I expected. Of course, it's even less of a surprise now, since I actually did some test runs in this battle, which didn't involve getting that close to one of the mechs. Believe it or not. Time to distract him. Or actually, I guess that one got blown up at some point. Alright, so let's be prepared this time. I think I'll keep that one in just because it went, or just because the attempt was so short. Alright, and let's start shooting a bit earlier, rather than trying to use the grenades. I like how you can hear a little bit of the menu music in the combat music here. It just seems a bit out of place, really. Getting some frame drops here. I'm guessing it's because of all the shader effects going on, even though they're at lower quality than normal. I thought I reloaded this. So one of them is... actually, both of them seem to be near death, so this shouldn't be too hard. I seem to be blowing up a significant amount of the rockets this one fires out with the minigun. Alright, that didn't go too poorly. That actually went a lot better than either of the times I tested before. Just see if there are any supplies laying around in the train cars here. Like a flying medkit. Let's see, there's one over here and another turret. And I'm gonna go get the supplies that I left in the room back here. I actually went a few rooms further back than initially planned. You grabbed up all the ammo for the penetrator I could find. And, well, it shouldn't be noticeable at all in the video, but I also went to Catalyst Control Center and fixed the brightness, so what I'm actually seeing in-game should be fairly close to what's showing up in the videos. So, you know, I'm not turning the brightness down darker than necessary just so it looks dark on my screen. Ah, thank you for the ammo. Let's see if I can play with... physics aren't gonna be that fun. Knock it off. What's going on? Nothing good, I suppose. Oh, even more ammo. Nice. You know, I'm honestly tempted to turn up the graphics settings a bit, but that probably would not end up being a very good idea. visible wall. Figures. But yeah, it probably wouldn't be a very good idea. It would probably just end up slowing down to a crawl at some random point. Which would make me very angry and blah blah blah. Uninteresting commentary. There. Doing that was more interesting than the line of commentary I just stopped myself from repeating. Now it seems we're back in the creepiness. Some shotguns there I don't want to use. Looks like a nice place to hide something, but they didn't capitalize on it. This advanced assault rifle, I guess we're gonna run into those special units again.
All mission essential personnel are to report to the helipad for deployment. If you encounter Morrison, bring him immediately to the commander. He and the senator are rapidly becoming more trouble than they're worth.
Did he just say senator? Figures with Morrison involved. Wonder how high up this goes.
Tis grand. I was trying to say tis a grand. You know, I'm not even gonna try to say that anymore. It's clear I'm incapable of saying the sentence properly. However, this was a very uncleverly hidden booster. Whoa. Well, at least it does have a pretty convenient way out. What the hell was that sound? Doing this is probably pretty dangerous. I'm running a pretty big risk of fall damage. Penetrators everywhere. Of course, the usual pistols, but I don't really imagine anyone's really going to be using those at this point in the game. Unless they're like masochistic or something. Or playing uneasy. There we go. Full health, full shields, full med kits, full inventory, full everything. There, you see, this is very familiar, like I've just been there. What am I stuck on? Medkit? Come on, you can walk over that. Let's see, should I go that way or should I go down here? I suppose I can get back up, so it doesn't hurt to look. Locked. Flare and more ammo. Once again, pistols. Not too bad. It's better than getting nothing at all for it. Plus now I know where another medkit and a set of armor is, in case I inevitably get hurt up here. Oh yeah, this is one of the battles I remembered. At least on the other side of that train. Let's carry on through here. Bust into the office. Got some more story time to deal with. Hello? There we go.
6 men to the creatures in the shadows. Avoid the dark, if you can.
That was some really convincing voice acting, wasn't it, Barbara? Oh yes, quite. Wait a minute, you're not Barbara. I don't even know where I'm going with that. Mediocre voice acting is mediocre. There, I've actually made a point. And failed to jump over the railing in the process. Brilliant. So, if I recall, get up this ladder and carry on down this way. Or maybe not. Actually, you're supposed to pull this lever here. which I completely neglected to do. But thankfully it lets you pull it from this side, so managed to spare everyone a little bit of time. Let's save, because I'm pretty sure the battle starts within a few steps.
The subject has crossed the perimeter.
And for once, my memory is correct.
Suppression fire.
That was suppression fire. I think I missed that one. It's all view kick. Yep. You can view kick to death like I'm playing Call of Duty or something terrible like that. Of course, this bugger all for cover. And there's this wall that I'm completely failing to stand next to. Stand behind, rather. We're getting the creepiness indicator again, so I'm assuming I'm just completely missing a horror event. Let's run back and get that extra set of supplies, though. There we go, and the music suddenly comes back. I don't imagine there are too many of them left out here. I did kind of vaporize most of them. Oop, spoke too soon. Well, actually, no, I don't think that's quite true. Considering I said I didn't imagine there would be many left, I didn't say there wouldn't be any at all. But semantics and stuff nobody cares about. Whoa. Where did that come from? There we go. Damn good thing he didn't fire when I was actually, right there. That would have been the death sentence. What's that over here? Yeah, just the laser rifle. Don't really feel like using it. Suppose the objective now is the obvious one. Let's find whatever we can and use it. As far as supplies go. Or maybe just keep on walking, because I seem to be doing all right in supplies in general. Ooh, another one of those.
We're seeing replica activity in the train yard. Proceed with caution. While serious, the situation we are facing is not unique. Standard protocols still apply.
Whoa. Not sure how that happened. I'm pretty sure I hit the flashlight key. But okay. I saw the rocket launcher back there. I'm just going to hold off on using it. I want to use up the ammo in this first.
He's coming.
Yeah. I'll have none of that. Balls.
I've got 2 men down.
You can have a few more in a few seconds here. Come on, buddy. Don't be afraid.
Report. Lost contact.
I'm doing terrible. Can I line it up? Oh, that is beautiful. Beautiful. I love it when a shot comes together like that. That is perfect. Boom. Just for the love of explosions. Need a few of those. Now careful, I don't want to go too far ahead. Yeah, that's close enough to empty. I'm just gonna run back and grab the rocket launcher. They're of course gonna try to get me to use this. Nope. Well, can't do anything about the cameras, I guess. No, nothing all the way back there. That would have been a perfect place to hide something. Ooh. Well, thank you for completely obliterating the armor I just picked up. Much appreciated. What the hell? Where did you come from? Yes, I know you can't shoot through that. I just momentarily thought it was one of those grenade boxes. Figured I'd be able to shoot the top off and then shoot him in the head next. Might as well. Don't see why not. Ooh. Mini turret, not so useful, but hidden loot. Quick look around, see if there's anything else useful. This might be getting close to a, I think I'm gonna fall for that. Not exploding. Maybe it isn't a bomb.
Morrison, half the fucking city just blew up. What the hell are you doing? I don't care who you are. I'm pulling the plug on this one. Pack up and leave the city.
Okay, so embarrassingly, it was just a cell phone. Ah, laser rifle. Let's see, can I... When did I get the cannon? Have I had it this long and just forgotten about it completely? This is probably going to be hard to read on the YouTube even in 720, so I'll just read the bio. Everything up top should be large enough for that. Gavin Morrison is an aide to the Senator and has been sent along on the mission to make certain that all goes according to plan. Although he is here to help the mission along, don't let this man out of your sight. He's vital to the success of this mission, and if he should fall into the position of the enemy, he could reveal vital information about our shenanigans. I don't think that's the most appropriate term in the world for that. Let's see, this one's got camera feed. Really low resolution video camera feed, and it seems to be lagging up my and I can't even shut it off. Thanks. What's on this one? More of it. What about this? When fired, the LP-4 electronic arc weapon discharges an electric beam. Should this beam connect to a target, it will deal damage and attempt to jump to a nearby target. This effectively makes a localized area of effect weapon. Targets struck by the lightning, regardless of death, will receive a temporary lightning shock for a short duration. LP-4 electronic arc weapon will jump a maximum of 2 times, and each jump reduces the damage received. Why? I don't know. Obviously, game logic makes sense, but pull real-life logic into it, why would lightning be weaker when it bounces? Oh god, this is essentially a boss battle coming up, isn't it? I remember this. Why the fuck is this not coming off? Come on. Not that I need that stuff right now anyway, but it's gonna be useful. Even though it's probably just about to give me a checkpoint, I'm gonna save. Because what if I'm wrong?
Sensors detect an intruder has entered the perimeter. Kill him.